Hi guys, so today I'm using a model and a friend. Her name is Anik. I just wanted to put it out there. So yeah, we're doing a kind of smoky brown eye with some bold, juicy pink lips. The look is taken from the Entertainment Weekly magazine that features Melissa McCarthy. So if you want to learn how to complete this look, make sure to keep on watching. Yeah! I'm just applying a foundation on Onyx's face just to even out the skin tone. After I'm going to apply a base on Onyx's eye, I'm going to use soft ochre paint pot from M.A.C. And I'm just applying it with a synthetic brush. And this is gonna help the eyeshadow adhere more, and also it's making a very opaque base. After I'm going to be applying a little bit of cover up concealer, I'm going to use the M.A.C NC20. I don't know if it zooms or not. So just a little bit, because Onyx doesn't really have dark circles, but just to unify the skin tone. Just a very tiny bit. Next, I'm going to fill in Onyx's brow. I'm going to use Omega over here, just to start off with the first color. After, I'm going to take some white hairspray, and I'm going to take a spoolie, and I'm just going to spray the spoolie a little bit, and I'm just running that right into the brows, just to lighten them a bit. Jeez. Next, I'm going to contour Onyx's face with the Sincere blush from M.A.C. I'm also going to contour the nose just a little bit, which you can definitely skip, but I like my looks to be over the top, as you guys might know. After, we're going to use a medium brown. I'm going to use the color over here called Cork from M.A.C. and I'm going to use a stiff flat brush. And you just want to press that color right onto the lid. No need to be extremely precise. It's the first color we're using, just to build up the intensity. So if you look at the photo, you definitely see that it's a smoky brown eye. After that you've applied that brown, I'm just going in with a fluffier brush. Close your eyes. And just going to apply it right into the crease, just to start working on the gradients of color. Next, I'm going to take the Stila eye Kajal in black, and I'm using it because it's very, very easy to smudge. So I'm just going to be applying that right onto the lash line. Don't worry if you're not extremely precise, because like I said, we're going to smudge it. After, I'm going in, well, in this case I'm going in with the lip brush because it's very, very small, but you could use whatever you want. It's all up to you. So just smudging it right onto the lash line, and I'm just smudging it upwards a little bit because we want a very, very dark lash line. So as you can see, now we have a very, very dark lash line. So after, you want to take a very dark brown. So I'm going to use Embark. Again, it is from M.A.C Cosmetics. And I'm taking another stiff flat brush. Tap off any excess. And you want to apply that right onto the black. And you want to blend it up upwards. You just want to concentrate the darker color onto the lash line and do a gradients, so darker goes up lighter. Now, after, still taking my Stila eye Kajal in Onyx and my brush, look up, I'm just placing that, I would say maybe a third of the lower lash line. Don't apply too much because this smudges really, really easily. After, we're going right into Embark with just a angle brush like this. You want to go right on top of the black And you want to smoke the lower lash line. And it just asked me what is a pencil brush. So it is one of those brushes. Like this.
Okay.
Look at the camera. Thank you. Look up. See, she's a good model. She just doesn't know what I'm doing. It's okay.
It's okay, you don't know what you're doing.
After, onto the lower waterline, we're going to use a white Kohl liner. This is Fascinating from MAC. And you just want to apply that. It's going to make the eyes look bigger. So just because the lash line is not as dark as I want it to be, I'm taking just a matte black. So taking Carbon eyeshadow from MAC. I'm taking just a stiff lap brush. Close your eyes. I'm just going to just apply a tiny amount to the lash line. Now you want the lash line to be dark brown, like a very dark brown. You don't want it to be like extremely black. You're mostly looking for like a dark brown. So what kind of color we're looking for, Nick?
Dark.
Dark brown. After, I'm going to be applying a highlight on Onyx brow bone. I'm going to use the pigment from MAC called Naked, which is basically just a skin colored eyeshadow, but that has a little bit of shimmer to it. Right underneath the brow. I'm just tapping it on. After, I'm going to take a white eyeshadow. I'm going to take Crystal Avalanche from MAC, which is a very shimmery white. And just very lightly, just apply that right underneath the brow. Just to lift up the eye a little bit. Next, I'm going to be applying my favorite white pigment shadow. It is from, loose shadow from Lise, Watier, which is called Folie Blanche. And you just want to apply that right onto the tear duct area. Close your eyes. Right in the middle. Well, middle. You know what I mean.
I don't.
Next, I'll be applying some lashes to make things even more fabulous. I'm going to use the Red Cherry 415 lashes. Zoom, come on. So as you can see, we've applied mascara and we've curled Onyx lashes. Next up, I'm going to use an iridescent powder from MAC, which is called Silver Dusk. And I'm just going to put that right on the cheekbones, so right over here, and just a little bit around it. And when it catches the light, it gives you a very shimmery finish. After, we're going to be applying a blush, which is called the Perfect Cheek. Now everybody tells me it looks too pale, it doesn't look right. Well, this can definitely build up, so it gives you the perfect kind of rosy cheeks. So I'm just going to be applying that right on the apples of the cheek. So we're going to put... Next, we're going to work on the lips. Now I'm going to take a lip pencil from MAC, which is called Boldly Bare. And I'm just going to use that mostly on the edges of the lips, just to define them a little bit. Next, on the lips, as a lipstick, I'm going to use the Lise Watier Berrylicious, which is kind of a nude, kind of a you know what I mean. No, kind of a nude, rosy shade. Wow, pause. And you just want to apply that right onto the lips. Blend it in with the lip liner. It's been more called. I don't know. Next, because we want a very shiny lips, I'm going to use the Steppin Out Dazzleglass from MAC. I need to put my hand in the back. Sorry, Nick. So as you can see, it's very sparkly. And you want to apply that a lot to make it look like you're dripping saliva from your lips. Okay, so there we go, guys. This is the finished look for Melissa McCarthy's cover for Entertainment Weekly. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm sure Nick will go do her groceries now and go to church. So we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Je pensais que t'allais faire l'autre, fait que je m'étais coupée. Je vais à la caméra.
Wait a second. I have a cat in my throat. Or un chat dans ma gorge. It's important to translate. Perfect! And we're done with the brows! After I'm taking the hairspray and just shooting her in her face. Okay, regarde la caméra.
Je sais.